I think from the very start, the PFA Heroes program in its second year of operation has been an outstanding success. To see the journey that those students have taken over a long period of time over this year, to be mentored by professional football, soccer players has been absolutely fabulous. They've gained in the area of, I think the main area is their building of their own self-esteem, their aspirations of the future, where they're going. It's allowed them also to experience success outside the normal programs, what we call enrichment programs in the college, and there are a number of those, of which this PFA Heroes program is one. So they've experienced success. They've been, and the days that they've organised, today is a very good example. The festival, the coming together, the match. I think all of those things have contributed really well. If you had to look at building the leadership skills of those students, I think they've come along leaps and bounds. But I think they've really enjoyed building a relationship with what I call a very caring and supportive adults, both the players and the organisers of it. That's been a real positive. Now, the other aspect of it too that you'll see through some comments by the parents is that they've really, the information and the success of the program has flowed back through the students to their homes and to their families and friends, and that's been a very positive. And a number of the parents, as you've got on recorded, have got some very positive comments to make about the program. Yeah, look, there have been quite a few challenges, but one of the most important aspects of the program, and it's, I suppose, the linchpin in holding it together, is the support from the PFA staff, and that has been outstanding. So having that support there, ready to troubleshoot, if there's any problem, back to the school, and we've been supported to get through it. So that to me has really overcome it. And the other aspect to it I think is fairly important, and it's something that I gained from the teachers, is that there have been some challenges along the way, but one of the things that I think has been displayed to me is that the kids don't come back just with a problem or a challenge, they're looking for solutions. And I think that that's a real outcome. Now, that didn't happen at the very start, and it started a middle way through it, and I find that there's more and more of that happening, and that's something that is a real outcome or a real benefit of that particular program. The links with the community, I think the main link there is through the Melbourne Heart, the players coming out, the support staff that have been involved, and obviously PFA staff have come out from the Heroes program, and that's really been important. That's our main link. The other link that I think is an underestimated one is the positive impact of a program like this in terms of our parents feeling very connected with the school, and their sons and daughters are doing something that's really of benefit. Now, that happens with a number of our programs, and you can't underestimate the importance of that. And you've got something on, I think, tape where you interviewed a particular parent, and he was making some very, very positive comments about what his son got out of the program, and that's the link that you want. The more you can gain parental and carers support for programs at the school, they're pretty much the unofficial part of the teaching team, and you need their support. So that, to me, is the biggest link that we want coming through this program. And as I said, we've got a number of these enrichment programs operating throughout the college, and this is a very important one of that. The last, when we're looking at parental support and how much they've been engaged with the program, the last module that you did had a large number of the parents. I think 14 of the 20-odd students had their parents there, and I think that says something very positive about parents wanting to even take some time in a very busy schedule of work and whatever they've got on to come and look at their son or daughter participating in that program during the day. The feedback that I got was that the parents really wanted to come along to that, to, I suppose, see firsthand what a successful program looked like, because they'd been here about it for quite a few months now, and they've had some information home. They've had their son or daughter talking to them about it. They've been talking about the PFA footballers that are coming along, etc. So all of that has been of an advantage. I've had the opportunity to talk to a couple of the students, and it's a hard one to gauge. Now, what you're really asking is, has this made a difference to their education? Have they been more engaged in school? Have they attended more, etc.? And from the limited information I have, they've been very motivated to come along to the program. They've been very supported by the PFA's Heroes program, and the end result of that is that I think that they've grown over that period of time, and that's how I judge it. How they've participated in the program, they're very keen to continue with the program. They haven't dropped out. They've wanted to continue it, and they've wanted to continue and finish the festival today. So that, to me, says something about the program. And I know that you will go through a feedback mechanism and a survey at the end of it, and I think you'll find that that will be, like last year, very positive. I think the main thing that's pretty hard to judge with this is the building of self-esteem, the building of connectedness, and them continuing to be engaged in education. And most of them are in the Year 8, Year 9 mark, and those students, and they're pretty much important years for stepping stone to senior school, 10, 11 and 12, and we really want to connect those kids, and we want to make sure that they go on and successfully complete Year 12. So that's another thing that we think programs similar to this have that benefit. Now, I can't exactly tie it down to that, but I've got from the information I've got from students, a very positive feel about the program. Look, it is a unique program because you've got professional club soccer players coming into the college and being associated. The students would be looking up to those individuals as role models. They've also got the added advantage that from my experience of the players and my contact with them, that they are very caring and supportive adults, and that students do want to form positive relationships with caring and supportive adults, and it has a positive impact on them. Now, the other side of it is that, yes, I think it is a unique program in the college, and we do try to get what I call outsiders, different people into the college who have a success story or something that they can impart to the students, and they can guide them in some sort of way. Now, this is unique in that regard because you've got the ingredients, but you've also got, it's not just a one-off hit for 2 hours or an hour. It's a sustained program with a fair bit of work in terms of the modules and how they unfold over a period of time. It's got it is unique in that regard, and it's very sustainable over a period of time, and I think that there really is some positive benefits. So in all, I think yes, it is a unique program, and I think overall it has improved the experiences of those students while they're attending college. Yeah, it's been beneficial. I think one of the biggest goals of our college is to connect with our parents, and we are a new college. We're 2 years into our uniqueness in the sense of we've up to that we were three closed schools. We've now united as Hume Central Secondary College, and from my point of view, I think it's one of the goals that we're really wanting to achieve is connect with our school community, our learning community. And getting the learning community, the students, the staff and the parents to mix in some sort of way, whatever the occasion, is of great benefit. And this is just another example of parents being actively involved. You mentioned, and I mentioned before about the last module that was delivered where we had, I think, roughly 14 of the families come up to watch the students. That to me is a very good starting point for connecting with the college, where as parents we're prepared to not only support our sons and daughters in this program, but we're prepared to come up and look at it and be part of the college community while that happens, and I think that's an important step forward. We have as a goal in our annual implementation plan to connect more with our parents, and we go out of our way, whether it's information nights, we've got one tonight, New Year 7s for 2011 at the Dimboola Road site. We've got tomorrow night, we've got the Blair Street site. They're all great opportunities, But when we, as the 2011 unfolds and we talk about the Heroes program, PFA Heroes program, that's something that a number of our students would want to come and be connected with. And I'm sure that the current school community that have enjoyed this particular program are out there talking in a very positive way. So I'd be very interested when, and hopefully when it is offered to us again, if it is offered next year, that we would have, we'll be trying to knock back a number of students. And we did have that issue this year, and it's a very positive one. Melbourne Heart Football Club and as mentors, and obviously PFA Heroes program, that's just one example to me of where schools can not be islands, but they're using outside, bringing the community into the school, and that adds a reality to what's happening. And I think that that's a very important step. It's an important step, I think, because it really raises the aspirations of students and shows them that there are a lot of things out there that you can achieve. And I think in raising the aspirations of students, it sort of, I think in its own way, improves their self-esteem, but at the same time gives them a real feeling and, I suppose, a view of the future where I can achieve, and I can achieve something that I set my goals on. And I think one of the things that I see out of a number of these enrichment programs is that students got to have dreams. We've all got to have dreams about the future. We've all got to have dreams about where we're going and what we can do. And this is one program, the PFA Heroes program, is one program in the college that has allowed 20-odd students, 20 in number, to actually dream and think about the future and attach themselves to that. And that's really, to me, a great benefit. You're not an island, you're inviting others in and you're sharing those experiences. Fantastic program.